The Solid Waste Management Unit in the Central Water and Sewage Authority is again providing its free white goods collection service to the Vincentian public. The CWSA's 11th free white goods collection service will take place from September 26 to October 1st. CWSA's Public Relations and Marketing Manager Joanne Ryan says white goods are items like old stoves, fridges and computers. Ms. Ryan says white goods will be collected on the same day the regular garbage is collected in each community, and she is encouraging householders to put their unwanted white goods and regular garbage in the collection points by 6 a.m. Meanwhile, Ms. Ryan is appealing to persons to not put items such as galvanized, since these are not classified as white goods and will not be collected. Rubus, West Indies, a leading supplier of petroleum products and chemicals in the Caribbean, is celebrating its 5th year of operation in St. Vincent this year. Rubus is an established French-based international private limited company founded in 1990. In 2011, Rubus acquired the Texaco assets owned and operated by Chevron in the Eastern Caribbean. Chief Executive Officer of Rubus, Mauricio Nichols, speaking last evening at a cocktail reception held in recognition of this milestone, noted that when the company first started in St. Vincent and the Grenadines 5 years ago, it faced serious challenges. Mr. Nichols said that Rubus now manages a network of 5 service stations in St. Vincent. These are St. Vincent Motors, Grand Sable Service Station, St. Vincent Automotive Service Station, Kittel Service Station and Peruvian Vale Service Station. He said Rubus' cumulative investments in this country since 2011 exceeded $6 million. The National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission will be hosting a community discussion to gather feedback from the residents of Bel Air and surrounding areas with respect to the telecommunications services being provided by Digicel, Cable and Wireless and Columbus Communication. Additionally, residents will be informed about the functions and various work completed by the NTRC throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The event will include presentations from officials of the NTRC, and the presentation sessions will be followed by a full question and answer session. The community discussion will take place on Thursday, September 29, 2016 at 7:00 p.m. at the West St. George Secondary School located in Bel Air. The Nigerian Association of St. Vincent and the Grenadines was officially launched in the form of a cultural presentation today at the Russell's Auditorium in Stony Grounds. The event involved the showcasing of 3 Nigerian tribes through dance, food and dress by members of the association. Darlington Amadi, representative of the association, said that the objective of the group is to give back to the Vincentian society. The association is comprised of Nigerian students pursuing studies in medicine in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The association hopes to give back to SVG through community fairs to create awareness about health issues and by visiting schools and speaking with students about sexual health and general health issues. CIBC First Caribbean International Bank will be hosting its annual charity walk against cancer on Saturday, October 1st, 2016. Andrew Cadogan, Retail Banking and Operations Manager at CIBC, speaking at a ceremony yesterday to officially launch the event, said CIBC is pleased to be associated with this fundraising and awareness on cancer. He said this year's walk, which is being held in collaboration with cancer care organizations, has set a target of raising US dollars 500,000. Mr. Cadogan said the proceeds of the walk here will be donated to Project Pink, a community-based voluntary charity movement conceptualized by Vincentian clothing designer Karen De Freitas of the women's wear brand Soka. Registration for the walk is $30, and Mr. Cadogan says persons can register at the CIBC Bank on Upper Halifax Street, Kingstown, or they can register online at cibcwalkforthecure.causevox.com. Meanwhile, walk manager Jacinta Hines said the walk will begin at 3 p.m. on Saturday, October 1st from the CIBC Bank in Kingstown. The National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, in collaboration with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard Services and the Fisheries Division, will be hosting the 5th and final free GMDSS radio training session for fishermen and persons involved in maritime activities across the country. The training session will advise the fishermen and other persons of the new GMDSS system, which was implemented by the NTRC to facilitate emergency and non-emergency communications at sea. Additionally, the training will provide demonstrations on how to use the GMDSS radios, which have the necessary features to allow you to communicate with the GMDSS system and other ships that possess the system. The training session will take place on Tuesday, September 27, 2016 from 5 through 7 o'clock p.m. at the Barley's Learning Resource Center. The Department of Energy in the Prime Minister's office, in collaboration with the St. Vincent Geothermal Company Limited, hosted two public meetings last weekend. The first meeting took place on Saturday, September 24th at 4 p.m. at the Farmers Training Institute at Orange Hill, while the other meeting came about on Sunday, September 25th at 3 p.m. at the Newgrounds Learning Resource Center in North Union. A tropical disturbance due to a merge of 1,013 millibars low pressure area with a tropical wave in the Atlantic Ocean at low latitudes is of concern. This disturbance is expected to move quickly westward 20 to 25 miles per hour across the tropical Atlantic in the direction of the eastern Caribbean states by Tuesday evening into Wednesday. Environmental conditions are expected to become more conducive for development. Models suggest the disturbance can approach our area as a tropical depression or tropical storm. We continue to monitor this disturbance in the Atlantic. The update is from the National Hurricane Center. Shower and thunderstorm activity associated with a low-pressure area located about 1,300 miles east-southeast of the Windward Islands has changed little in organization since early today. Environmental conditions are expected to be conducive for gradual development, and a tropical depression is likely to form later this week while the low moves westward to west-northwestward at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Interest in the Windward Islands and southeastern and south-central Caribbean Sea, as well as the northern coast of South America, should monitor the progress of this system. Sports is up next.